Cowboys Nation, hold on to your hats, because I've got news that's going to make you jump out of your seat. The Dallas Cowboys just dropped a bombshell that's shaking up the entire NFL. We're talking a trade so massive, so unexpected, it's got everyone from Jerry Jones to the Waterboy grinning from ear to ear. You ready for this? The Cowboys just landed a superstar that's gonna turn our defense into an absolute wrecking machine. We're talking all-pro talent, game-changing plays, and a whole lot of hurt for any offense that dares to step onto the field against America's team. Hey there, Cowboys Nation! Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We've got some earth-shattering news that's gonna rock the NFL world. That's right, folks. The Dallas Cowboys have just pulled off what might be the most insane trade the 2024 season. All right, let's get into it. The Dallas Cowboys front office has been working overtime, and it looks like their efforts have paid off in a big way. Sources close to the team have confirmed that the Cowboys have just finalized a blockbuster trade that's gonna send shockwaves through the league. So, who did America's team snag in this deal? Drum roll, please. The Dallas Cowboys have acquired all-pro safety Jamal Adams from the Seattle Seahawks. That's right. Cowboys fans, the hard-hitting, playmaking machine is coming to Dallas, and he's bringing his A-game with him. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jamal Adams? Wasn't he just in Seattle? Well, folks, things change fast in the NFL, and it looks like the Seahawks were willing to part ways with their star safety for the right price. And boy, did the Cowboys come through with an offer they couldn't refuse. Let's break down the details of this trade. The Cowboys are sending their 2025 first-round draft pick, a 2024 third-round pick, and veteran cornerback Trayvon Diggs to Seattle in exchange for Adams and a 2025 fourth-round pick. It's a hefty price, no doubt, but for a player of Adams' caliber, it might just be worth it. Now, some of you might be scratching your heads, wondering why the Cowboys would make such a big move for a safety when they've got other needs. Well, let me tell you, this isn't just any safety we're talking about. Jamal Adams is a game changer, a defensive playmaker who can turn the tide of a game in an instant. Think about it. Adams is a 3-time Pro Bowler and a 2-time first-team All-Pro. He's known for his versatility, able to play deep in coverage, come up and stuff the run, and even rush the passer when needed. In his last full season, Adams racked up 9.5 sacks, unheard of numbers for a safety. This guy is a defensive coordinator's dream, and now he's wearing the star. But what does this mean for the Cowboys' defense? Well, it's about to get a whole lot more dangerous, that's for sure. Imagine Adams patrolling the secondary alongside guys like Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson. Suddenly, throwing against Dallas just got a whole lot riskier for opposing quarterbacks. And let's not forget about impact Adams can have in the run game. He's a sure tackler with a nose for the football, able to diagnose plays quickly and make stops in the backfield. With Adams in the mix, the Cowboys' defense is looking more and more like a complete unit. Now, I know some of you are probably wondering about Trayvon Diggs. It's never easy to see a homegrown talent like Diggs go, especially after he's shown flashes of brilliance in the Cowboys' secondary. But in the NFL, you've got to give something to get something, and the Cowboys clearly felt that Adams was worth the price. Let's talk about what this trade means for the Cowboys' Super Bowl aspirations. We all know that Dallas has been knocking on the door for years now, but they've struggled to get over the hump. Could Jamal Adams be the missing piece that finally pushes them over the edge? It's certainly possible. Adams brings not just his on-field skills, but also a wealth of playoff experience from his time in Seattle. He's a vocal leader, someone who can rally the troops and light a fire under the defense when they need it most. That kind of leadership is invaluable, especially when you're making a deep playoff run. But here's the thing, Cowboys fans, this trade isn't just about this season. It's a statement of intent from the front office. They're saying, we're all in. We're going for it. And that kind of commitment to winning can have a ripple effect throughout the organization. Think about the message this sends to the rest of the team. It tells guys like Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Micah Parsons that the organization is serious about winning now. It could light a fire under the whole roster, pushing everyone to elevate their game to match the team's championship aspirations. And let's not forget about the impact this could have on free agency. Top players around the league are going to look at this move and think, hey, Dallas is for real. They're not messing around. That could make the Cowboys an even more attractive destination for free agents in the coming years. Now, I know some of you might be worried about the draft capital the Cowboys gave up in this deal. A first-round pick is nothing to sneeze at, and there's always the risk that it could come back to bite them. But here's the thing, draft picks are always a gamble. You never know for sure what you're going to get. With Jamal Adams, the Cowboys know exactly what they're getting, a proven, elite talent who can make an immediate impact. Plus, let's be real, if everything goes according to plan, and Adams helps lead the Cowboys to a Super Bowl, no one's going to be crying over a lost draft pick. But what about the salary cap implications? Well, that's where things get interesting. Adams is still on his rookie contract, which means the Cowboys are getting an elite player at a relatively bargain price for this season. However, they'll need to work out an extension sooner rather than later if they want to keep Adams in Dallas long term. Think about it, the talent is there, the scheme is in place, and now you've got a veteran leader who's clearly hungry to get this unit back to an elite level. Lawrence is putting it all on the line, challenging his teammates to raise their game and holding them accountable every step of the way. And when you've got that kind of veteran presence and that level of commitment, good things tend to happen. So I'm optimistic that we're going to see a much improved Cowboys defense in 2024. Will it be perfect? Probably not. There's always going to be some growing pains and adjustments that need to be made. But if the D-line can recapture that dominant form, if Micah Parsons and the rest of the front seven can wreak havoc, and if the secondary can hold up their end of the bargain, this defense has the potential to be one of the best in the league. That could mean some tough decisions down the line when it comes to re-signing other players or making moves in free agency. But again, if Adams performs as expected, he'll be worth every penny. Now, let's talk about how Adams might fit into Dan Quinn's defensive scheme. Quinn, of course, is known for his aggressive, attacking style of defense, and Adams should fit right in. In fact, Quinn and Adams have a history. Quinn was the Seahawks defensive coordinator during Adams' rookie year in New York, and he's spoken highly of Adams in the past. Until next time, this is your boy signing off. Keep that star shining bright, Cowboys Nation. Peace out.